Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be installing something that every Jeep needs. A good pair of seat covers. Let's get started. Well, welcome back to the channel everyone. Today we have something I'm pretty excited about myself. Some fitted seat covers that are meant for this Jeep. You know, every Jeep I think needs a good set of seat covers because you want to take the top off, you go cruising around, get caught in a pop-up storm, your seats are protected. You got two little kids like I do, you know, eating snacks, drinking stuff in the back, you're always going to have spills. So something to protect your seats, and these seat covers from Rough Country are going to do just that. So these seat covers are waterproof and they're fitted specifically for this Jeep, so they're going to fit nice and neat. I'll get you in here in a minute, show you what I currently have. I have just a universal seat cover on my back seat right now just to help with spills and messes from the kids, but I'm super excited to get these on. Then I'm not going to worry about getting caught out in the rain with either the doors off or the top off and, you know, going off-road a little bit, maybe get some mud and water splashed up in the Jeep. You don't have to worry about your seats. Seats are going to be protected. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what all comes in the box. Alright, I'm going to get all these covers opened up, go through what we have, then I'll come back and I'll show you what we have. And then we're also going to go inside my Jeep, see what I currently have now. Alright, so here's everything unboxed, laying on top of the bags it came in. It was organized, front seats all in one bag, the rear seats all in another. So I'm going to show you the inside of mine, what I have currently, and then we're going to go over the install. But before I do that, I wanted to show you just a few things on these covers. So on these front seats, you can tell which one is which side because of this. So this relief in the material here, this is for your side airbag. Now your side airbag is going to come out of the side of the seat here that's the closest to the door. So since this is on the right side of the seat cover, this is going to be your passenger side. These seat covers also have the back pocket for storage. I don't know if you can see that. So we're not going to lose our back pocket storage on our front seats. Let me get in here and I'll show you just the universal seat cover I currently have on the back to help with messes for the kids, and then we'll get to installing these new Rough Country seat covers. Alright, so we'll start in the front. Here's what the front seats look like currently. It's just the stock cloth seating. I forgot to mention on the seat covers, and we'll mention on putting them in, all your adjust levers here, the seat covers have cutouts for those, so they should fit really nicely. And then the back, here's just this cheap universal seat cover I have. Doesn't even cover the edges of the seats. Velcros together. It's just a very sad excuse of a seat cover. But hopefully these Rough Country seat covers are going to change that. You see, we're not going to lose the pockets we have in the back. Those new seat covers have pockets sewn into the back of them. So let me set you up to where you guys can watch the install and let's get started. Alright, so as you've seen, I've gone ahead and I've removed the door. I'm going to slide this seat up to hopefully give you guys a better view. And I'm going to slip this seat cover on from the back seat. That way you have the best view of it going on. Kind of first step with these seat covers, as I said, they're like a big slip-on, kind of like you'd put on a pillowcase. So the first thing to do is going to be to remove the headrest. Alright, so as soon as you depress both buttons that are holding in these rails for the headrest, comes out really easy. I would say go ahead and scoot up your seat far enough to where it clears your sound bar. So your sound bar kind of hangs up on this if you're not watching that. But now with the seat slid forward, hopefully you guys can see that okay. I'm going to go in the back in just a minute and start slipping the seat cover on. First thing we'll do is this headrest. I'll grab one of the headrest covers here. Should just slide right over here. Velcro closed. Alright, looks like the best way to do it's going to be do the middle first, and then get these tabs that are on either side. There we go. Headrest is installed. Easy as that. Let's move on to this front seat. Alright, so as I mentioned earlier in the video when I was showing you guys these seat covers, the driver's side is going to have your airbag on the exterior of this seat. So you want to make sure you get the one that when looking at it from the front has the relief cut to the exterior of the vehicle. Now on these seat covers, they provide a zipper here and then some Velcro at the bottom to get around these handles. But this zipper is going to give you some relief in the seat cover itself and allow it to slip on a little bit easier. So let me hop in the back seat. Let's start getting this cover installed. Alright, I've moved you guys in a little bit closer so hopefully you can see better. Let's get this seat cover installed. I've already went ahead and unzipped this side. I've unvelcroed the other side. And like I mentioned before, this is kind of going to be like slipping on a pillowcase. It's going to go right over the seat. Pull till you get it to the bottom. Alright, now I'm going to bring you in, show you what to do up top. Alright, so I wanted to show you the top of these seat covers. See there's these holes cut out? That is for where your headrest goes. And to get these worked on, it's pretty easy. Just pull it to one side, then push it down. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but with two hands you'll be fine. So there again, it's right over the seat rest hole. Work one side in and over, and just spread the rest of it out. Hopefully you can see that okay. Alright, so now we have it mostly set. Just a little few odd and end things. We'll be really trying to pull this material down tight. Then this spare material that comes in the front is going to be pushed through the bend of the seat to the back. May even help if we lean the seat forward a little bit. This will go down and around this handle. Just like that. Now we just got to zip the back, Velcro it up. Then we'll move on to the bottom pad. Alright, so now we got the bottom pad cover. Just grab your bottom pad that has the cutout on the correct side. Passenger side will have the cutout on this other side, obviously. And then there's two hook clips. We'll either hook together or hook on something under the seat to take up this slack. And then there's two of these adjustable straps here. So we can feed this through the very bottom of the seat. Watch out for any wires that are coming underneath the seat. So if you have airbags in your seat, which I believe all of these do, even the manual seats, power seats, heated seats, any of that, just watch out for the wires when you're running this strap under before you snap it. Make sure all the wires are out of the way, you don't pinch anything, short anything out, and you'll be good to go. So we're going to start by unbuckling these. We'll slide this seat pad on. And again, we're just going to force this portion through the bend of our seat. I'm going to lean the seat forward again, give us a little more room. Alright, now that that's through, I'll run this strap under, hook them underneath, take all the slack out. And I'll do the passenger seat. I'm not going to record the passenger seat. That's just rinse and repeat, except flip for the other side. And then we'll move on to installing the back seat. Alright, so now we're moving on to the back seat. Forgive my camera angle, I don't really have a lot of good spots to set this camera. I've got the camera set up in the cargo space now. That'll be looking from, behind the back seats, but hopefully it'll give you a good enough angle to where you can kind of see most of what's going on and really see pretty in depth how these covers go on. So I haven't looked at the back covers yet. I'm gonna go grab the one for this single seat. Should just pretty well slide on like the other one did, but let's grab it and check it out. Alright, I have here the single seat top. Got cutouts here for the headrest, so you can get the headrest on. Now these headrests stay with the Jeep all the time, and they only fold up like you see this one here whenever you fold the seat flat to get some more cargo. So let's see how this goes on. It's also got a zipper on the bottom for some relief, and then the part you feed through the middle. Got a slot for your seat belt. I'm not putting the seat belts in currently, just because, like I said, I have two little kids back here. They're both in car seats, so I'm leaving the seat belts out of the way so I can secure the car seats using the car seat anchors. But should you want to feed your seat belt through, they have a nice cutout for you. Okay, so as you're seeing, I just kind of fed it over the top of the seat, undid the Velcro, and got the cutout for the headrest fed through. And now we're just going to continue pulling this down. One side at a time. I'm just pushing the pieces to Velcro now back through underneath the headrest so I can Velcro them on. Alright, now that that top portion's done, I'm just going to get back here and pull some more slack through on this to make it a little bit tighter. You guys see what I'm doing down here? Let me lower this camera just a touch. Okay, so you see this material, this is what we push through the middle of the back seat. I'm just pulling as much of it as I can through to make that tight. Then pull this Velcro away from your seat backing, push this up in, and this will Velcro down right over that extra material. Now we'll fold our seat down to where we can reach that crease a little better. That'll allow us to get it zipped up easy. At least that's what I hope. Oh yeah, much better access to the zipper this way. Fold your seat down partially, zip it up. Alright, let's get the bottom on this side. It's kind of the same story as the front. It's got these little clips here. I'm just feeding them back through the seat. Then I would go all the way around and pull the slack out, but since these seats fold down, why don't we just fold it down? Okay, now you can see we got the buckles here. We can pull our slack through. Well, you probably can't see. Let me get you in here. Okay, so here's our buckles. Let's get our other parts fed underneath. And what I like to do on these parts, you can do whatever you choose. I like to let the slack all the way out so I'm not fighting it, trying to go on. And then once you get it on, you can just tighten in small increments here until you get it as tight as you want. And you're done. Alright, now Now that that's secured, let's move to the other side. Alright, I've got the top piece for the back. Let's get it thrown on. And as you may have saw, this cover unzips. That's so you can pull this seat belt out. Alright guys, so as you can see, I no longer have the Jeep behind me. Sorry, I lost some footage. The camera battery died and I didn't realize I lost some footage, so I apologize about that. I think where we left off, we had gotten the front seat covers installed. I showed you how to do the single fold down in the back seat, and we were working on the double fold down back seat when the camera battery died. So installation for that was just as simple as the first one. They all slide on over top, secure them around the back. You're good to go. I'm pretty impressed with the way they fit. I love the way that everything's cut out for seat belts, seat belt buckles, and all your adjustment handles on the side, as well as your airbag. Makes for a pretty nice cover. Now, something we didn't talk about on the beginning is price. So I'm going to link these down in the description. This pair of seat covers runs about $200. I found in my looking, any decent seat covers are going to run anywhere between $200 and $300. Like I said, this set's $199. That part number was the 91003. We spoke about at the beginning of the video. So if you have a 4-door 2011 or 2012 Jeep Wrangler you're looking to get some seats for, that Rough Country set is a good set. I'm going to go ahead and insert a couple clips of the after so you can see what they look like installed on the Jeep. Like I said, I'm very impressed with them. I'm excited to have some durable, weatherproof seat covers in there that I don't have to worry about, you know, weather pop-ups and going off the beaten path and maybe getting some mud or water, whatever else thrown up in the Jeep. I'm not going to have to worry about the seats getting dirty anymore. So thanks for watching the video. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. And guys, stick around. We're going to have some awesome videos coming up soon. I have a light kit that's actually sitting behind the camera right now. It's the LED headlights and fog lights. We're going to be installing that soon, as well as some JL style hood latches, because the JKs stretch out a lot and the JL latches seem to take care of that issue. So we're going to be installing those soon. Like I said, we got the LED light upgrade, probably going to have a winch mount coming soon, or a winch rather. Going to have a winch coming soon as well. So be sure to stay tuned for all those videos. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get notified when I post a new video. And thank you for watching.